Good morning. As we step into November, you might notice the days starting with a gentle glow, but don't be fooled. This month is all about change. November 2025 is shaping up to be a true month of transition, with a dramatic shift from mild stormy weather to crisp wintry conditions. It's a time when autumn's golden leaves meet the first icy hints of winter, and the weather can swing from one extreme to the other in just a matter of days. The first half will feel more like a blustery October. Expect heavy rain, gusty winds, and surprisingly mild temperatures. Streets will be slick, umbrellas will be tested, and the sound of wind rattling windows will be a familiar companion. If you're heading out, don't forget your raincoat and maybe even a spare pair of socks. But as we move past mid-month, the weather will settle down, bringing drier, calmer days and much colder nights. The countryside will start to sparkle with morning frost, and evenings will feel noticeably sharper. It's the perfect time for a brisk walk, wrapped up warm, as the air turns crisp and still. Powerful Atlantic systems will dominate early on, then high pressure will take over, pushing storms away and ushering in a colder, more settled pattern. The wild, restless energy of the ocean will give way to tranquil skies, and the relentless rain will finally ease, replaced by clear, starry nights. It's a classic battle of air masses, and we'll all feel the change. One day you might be caught in a downpour, the next you'll wake to a world glazed with frost. The contrast will be striking, and it's a reminder of just how dynamic British weather can be. So, whether you're planning bonfire night, weekend walks, or just your daily commute, be ready for a big weather switch. Layer up, check the forecast, and keep your plans flexible. This is a month that rewards those who are prepared for anything. Early November calls for waterproofs and sturdy boots. You'll want to be ready for puddles, mud, and the occasional surprise shower. It's the season for practical fashion. Think wellies, rain hats, and cheerful umbrellas to brighten up the grayest days. By the end, you'll need to scrape ice from your windscreen and bundle up against the chill. Scarves, gloves, and thick coats will become your daily essentials as the mercury drops and winter's grip tightens. This month will truly guide us from autumn's last mild days into the crisp beginnings of winter. Watch as the landscape transforms, leaves giving way to frost, and familiar paths taking on a new wintry character. Let's break it down week by week, so you can make the most of every moment. Rain or shine, frost or fog, November has it all in store. The wet, windy start to November is thanks to a hyperactive Atlantic Ocean. Deep low-pressure systems, supercharged by unusually warm sea temperatures, are barreling straight toward the UK. These storms soak up extra moisture as they cross the warm waters, leading to heavier downpours and a higher risk of flooding. The prevailing winds from the south and southwest will keep things mild, but also blustery, especially in coastal and northern areas. This constant feed of warm, moist air will define our weather for the first couple of weeks. So when you see rain lashing your window, picture those powerful systems making their journey across the Atlantic, gathering strength before arriving. Forecasters are watching rainfall totals closely, especially in flood-prone regions. The Atlantic is firmly in control, steering us into a wet and windy, but mild, start to the month. The first week of November will be dominated by mild, wet, and windy weather. Expect heavy, persistent rain, especially in the west and north, with the chance of thunderstorms and hail. Strong, gusty winds will make it feel blustery, so a sturdy umbrella is a must. Daytime highs could reach 15 to 17 degrees, thanks to warm air from the south, so it won't feel cold, just damp. Nights will also be mild, with cloud cover acting like a blanket. Higher ground in Wales, northwest England, and the Scottish Highlands will see the most rain, raising the risk of local flooding. It's classic unsettled autumn weather, driven by back-to-back Atlantic lows. Keep your wet weather gear handy and stay alert if you're in a flood-prone area. You might have heard about Hurricane Melissa. While the storm itself is gone, its leftover moisture is boosting our rainfall. The remnants of Melissa have merged with Atlantic systems, adding extra fuel to the rain we're already expecting. This process is common. Decaying tropical storms often get swept into the jet stream, bringing more moisture to the UK. The result? Even heavier and more persistent rain, especially at the start of the week. This ghost of Melissa is one reason for the increased flood risk in already saturated western areas. It's a fascinating reminder of how distant weather events can impact us here at home. No hurricane-force winds, just a wetter, damper start to November. The legacy of Melissa ensures the first week will be especially soggy. By mid-November, the relentless Atlantic storms that have battered the UK for weeks will finally begin to ease, bringing a noticeable change in the weather pattern. This is thanks to a building area of high pressure settling over or near the UK, acting like a protective shield and pushing away the stormy weather fronts. As a result, we'll see a welcome break from the wind and rain. Drier, calmer days will become the norm, with more sunshine streaming through the thinning autumn canopy and lighter winds making it feel much more pleasant to be outside. While the odd stray shower can't be ruled out, especially in the west, the heavy downpours and gusty winds that defined early autumn will be a thing of the past. This makes it a fantastic time to get outdoors. Whether you're taking a stroll through a local park, enjoying the last of the autumn colors, or simply soaking up the gentle sunshine. During the day, temperatures will remain on the mild side for the time of year, often feeling quite comfortable with just a light jacket or sweater. But as the sun sets, the real transformation begins. Clear skies at night allow heat to escape rapidly, leading to much colder, frostier nights, especially in rural and sheltered areas. The first widespread frosts of the season will start to appear, painting the landscape with a silvery sheen and leaving grass and rooftops sparkling in the early morning light. For many, this means the return of the morning ritual, scraping frost off windscreens and bundling up before heading out. With high pressure in charge, warmth escapes quickly after sunset, and temperatures can drop sharply within just a few hours, catching some by surprise. Nights will feel much chillier than earlier in the month, and you'll notice fewer people lingering outdoors after dark as the cold sets in. This is a classic autumn transition. Mild, pleasant days that invite you outside, with golden sunlight filtering through the trees and a gentle breeze in the air. But as evening falls, there's a real nip in the air, a crispness that signals the approach of winter. Enjoy the sunshine while it lasts, but don't forget your hat and gloves for those frosty mornings. Layers will be your best friend as temperatures swing between day and night. This period gently ushers us from the stormy, unsettled days of autumn into the first hints of winter, reminding us to savor the calm and prepare for the colder months ahead. As we move into late November, high pressure remains dominant but may shift north, drawing in colder air from the east or north. The weather stays mostly dry, but it will feel much colder, both day and night. Expect crisp, sunny days with little warmth and widespread frosts each morning. Fog becomes a risk, especially overnight and in low-lying areas, sometimes lingering into the day and making travel tricky. The landscape will take on a frosty, wintry look, a stark contrast to the mild, damp start of the month. This is classic late autumn turning to winter. Cold, dry air, frosty mornings, and the occasional foggy start. It's perfect weather for a brisk walk. Just bundle up. The transition is complete. November firmly guides us out of autumn and into the cold months ahead. Get ready for winter's arrival. With the cold snap at the end of November, many wonder, will it snow? For most of the UK, the answer is no. The cold spell is dry thanks to high pressure, so there's not enough moisture for snow. Early in the month, it's too mild. Late in the month, it's too dry. Only the highest Scottish peaks might see a dusting, but for the rest of us, it's all about frost and fog, not snow. Cold weather doesn't guarantee snow. We need moisture too. And this November, the two won't align. So, no snowmen or white November scenes this year. Expect crisp, frosty mornings and chilly, foggy nights instead. The real story is the transition from wet and mild to cold and dry. Amid the changing weather, there's a celestial treat, the Beaver Supermoon on Bonfire Night, November 5th. This will be the biggest and brightest supermoon of the year, coinciding with fireworks across the country. If skies clear, the moon will provide a stunning, silvery backdrop to the festivities. Cloudy, unsettled weather could obscure the view, but breaks are possible, so keep an eye out between showers. Even through clouds, the supermoon can brighten the night and create beautiful effects. The Beaver Moon is a November tradition, marking the time when beavers prepare for winter. This year, it adds a magical touch to Bonfire Night. Don't forget to look up. With luck, we'll catch a glimpse of the brightest moon of 2025. As we look back on November 2025, it's clear this month is truly a tale of two halves, each with its own distinct character and challenges. The transition from autumn to winter is always dramatic in the UK, but this year, the contrasts are especially striking. The first half of November is dominated by unsettled, mild, wet, and windy weather. Powerful Atlantic systems sweep in, bringing frequent storms and heavy downpours. The warmth of the surrounding seas, combined with lingering tropical air, fuels these systems, making them even more intense than usual for this time of year. Expect persistent heavy rain, especially in western and northern regions, leading to a heightened risk of flooding in vulnerable areas. Temperatures remain above average, so while it's wet and blustery, it's not particularly cold, at least not yet. By the middle of the month, a shift occurs. High pressure builds in, pushing away the rain clouds and ushering in a period of calm. Days become noticeably drier and sunnier, with crisp blue skies overhead. Nights, however, turn much colder, with widespread frost forming on the ground. As November progresses, the cold intensifies. The final weeks are marked by sharp frosts, chilly mornings shrouded in fog, and a bracing, invigorating feel to the air. Snow remains rare for most, but Scotland's highest peaks may see a dusting, hinting at the winter to come. You'll need to adapt your wardrobe as the month unfolds. Start with waterproofs and umbrellas to fend off the early storms, then gradually switch to winter coats, hats, scarves, and gloves as the chill deepens and the days grow shorter. November is a month of transition, guiding us from the last golden days of autumn into the first true taste of winter. Watch as the landscape changes. Leaves fall, trees stand bare, and the ground sparkles with morning frost. And don't forget to look up on bonfire night for a special treat. The Beaver Supermoon will light up the sky, adding a magical glow to the festivities and making this November even more memorable. So, as the season shifts, stay warm, stay safe, and take time to enjoy the beauty and drama of November's ever-changing weather.